2025 is nearly upon us, so I couldn't allow 2024 to end without me revealing my favorite fighter of 2024. Now, there's been some great fights out there this year, some great performances. Some fighters have really gone on, stepped up, and made themselves counted. Some fighters have gone on to achieve greatness and, break all type of records and make history. Do you know what I mean? So overall, it's been a fantastic year for boxing. Do you know what I mean? And the landscape right now looks really healthy with Turkey Al Sheikh on the scene. He's making all the big fights happen. So us as boxing fans, we've got nothing to complain about. Trust me, because we're being spoiled, innit? Let's be real. Now, my list consists of 3 fighters. Do you know what I mean? I've watched a lot of boxing this year. But these 3 fighters, I'm going to be handing out a bronze, silver, and gold medal. And these are the fighters that I've watched live. You know what I mean? I want to be real. I'm gonna keep it 100. I've watched these fighters live. I've really come to appreciate their skills, appreciate their performances and everything that they achieved in 2024. Now, there might be a fighter that you believe should have made my list, but they haven't. That ain't because I'm trying to be ignorant or trying to be disrespectful. It's just that I probably didn't watch those fighters live in 2024. Do you know what I mean? I didn't watch any of their fights. So I can't just put them on a list for the sake of it, even though they have gone on and achieved greatness. Do you know what I mean? But I have to keep it real to myself and just include the fighters that I've watched a lot. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's bad on my part. I should be watching way more fights. And I get it. I should be watching other fights in other markets and everything like that. And that's my bad. I'll try to do that more in 2025. But without further ado, oh yeah, but before I get into this list, if you do have a fighter that you believe should have made my list and they haven't, drop in the comments. You know what I mean? Drop the name in the comments. Let's have this conversation because I respect everyone's opinion. Do you know what I mean? But listen, without further ado, let's get down to 2024 EMGM Sports Fighter of the Year. In third place, this fighter, he's all about determination. He's all about heart. He's all about making comebacks after setbacks. He's all about never allowing your losses to determine who you are. It's all about proving your doubt is wrong. And of course, I'm talking about Daniel the Dynamite Dubois. What a fantastic 2024 this kid has had. Now, let's go back 4 years ago when Daniel Dubois fought against Joy Joyce. When he took the knee, everyone was counting him out. Everyone was saying he's got no heart. Do you know what I mean? Everyone was saying that he's a quitter. Everyone was saying that he'll never become a world champion. But guess what? Guess what? 4 years later, he's the IBF heavyweight champion of the world. Absolutely obliterated Philip Hrgovic and went on to absolutely dismantle Anthony Joshua. What a year for Daniel Dubois, man. This kid has really proven the doubt is wrong. Of course, shout out to his trainer as well, his coach, Don Charles, man. Do you know what I mean? Really got into the psyche of Daniel Dubois and made him believe in himself. Do you know what I mean? Daniel Dubois has got that self-belief now that he can go out there and knock out anybody in the world. Do you know what I mean? Any of these heavyweights around the world, Daniel Dubois can smoke them. Do you know what I mean? And for me, it's a great comeback from Daniel Dubois because he took the knee against Alexander Usyk as well. And a lot of people were doubting, saying, yo, this guy is really a quitter. When the pressure gets to him, he's always taking a knee, man. He can't take the pressure. Even me, I had doubts on this kid. I really thought, nah, maybe this ain't for him, man. Maybe boxing ain't for him. He needs to leave and pick another sport. But you know what? Daniel Dubois, shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Everything that he's achieved is just great, man. And I love that. I love to see people prove everyone wrong. Prove the doubt is wrong. Prove me wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, I doubt so many fighters that when I see that they improve and they're gone and achieve greatness, I'm like, yo, I eat my humble pie and I say, you know what? Well done, my guy. Well done. You deserve it. And Daniel Dubois deserves it. Do you know what I mean? And who knows what the future holds, man? He could dominate the heavyweight scene for years to come. He's only 27. Alexander Usyk is on his way out. Joshua is on his way out. Fury is on his way out. So listen, Daniel Dubois can carry this heavyweight division for years to come. You know, him and other up-and-coming fighters as well. Do you know what I mean? But congratulations to Daniel Dubois, man. He takes home the bronze medal. Third place for EMGM Sports Fighter of the Year. Let's move on now. Second place, I'm giving it to Artur Beterbiev, man. Artur Beterbiev, for me, takes the silver medal just because of the significance, the magnitude of the fight that he had against Dimitri Bivol for undisputed. Now, the last undisputed champion in the light heavyweight division was Roy Jones Jr. over 20 years ago. And I believe that was in the during the free belt era. So, do you know what I mean? And Artur Beterbiev, he got the 4 belts, man, undisputed. And what a great fight that was between him and Dimitri Bivol, man. Like, for me, that fight was like one of the best boxing fights I've ever seen in my life, just because of the ring IQ in play that night. Off the scale, man. Like, Dimitri Bivol, one of the best fighters of all time. Especially his level of boxing IQ is off the roof, man. So these two guys like just showed great skill. No one's giving no one an inch. Do you know what I mean? They were both trying to set traps. It was just a highly skilled contest. Do you know what I mean? 2 grand chess masters just going against each other. And I just appreciate that fight for what it was, man. It was just 2 world-class fighters going at it. Now, it wasn't everyone's cup of tea. Some people didn't like it. They said there should have been more action. People want to see more blood and everything like that. I get it. These are modern day gladiators, and I'm sure, and I know that the boxing fans want to see them get hurt, etc., etc. But you know what? For me, I appreciate the science of boxing that was on display that night. I think, to me, it was a beautiful fight overall. So, Artur Beterbiev, for me, he takes a silver medal just on that performance and just making history, man. Undisputed and undefeated light heavyweight champion of the world. Listen, not many fighters can say they've done that. Not many fighters will probably go on to achieve that in the future. So Artur Beterbiev, man, he makes it. And we already know that there's a rematch coming up between him and Dimitri Bivol in February 2025. That's going to be on the 22nd of February. That's going to be a great matchup, man. I just feel like this time around, I feel like both men, they're not going to want to let it go to the judges. I feel like they're gonna want to take each other out. So for us, Lord, the fans, is gonna be even better, innit? Because we're gonna get even better fight than the first one. Now moving on, this is the big one, innit? This is the big one. This is the number one. This is for the gold medal, man. This fighter has gone on to achieve incredible things. Like, I don't know what to say about this fighter, man. This fighter is gonna go down as one of the greatest fighters of all time. I've got him in my top 10 best fighters of all time. He's the best fighter of this era, of his generation. And of course, I'm talking about Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk takes home the gold medal. He is EMGM Sports 2024 Fighter of the Year, man. What more can you say about Alexander Usyk? Undefeated, undisputed in the cruiserweight division, undefeated, undisputed at the heavyweight division. The guy's just incredible, man. He's beat Anthony Joshua twice. He's beat Daniel Dubois. He's beat Tyson Fury. Like, he's come to the UK and just cleaned up the UK heavyweight scene, boy. Do you know what I mean? And the thing about Alexander Usyk, every fight, he's always fighting away from home. He's always the B-side. He's fought in Germany. He's fought in America. He's fought in the UK. He's fought in Saudi Arabia, Poland. Like, when was the last time he fought in the Ukraine? Do you know what I mean? Like, the guy's always on the road and he's so skilled. He's a southpaw. The guy is so skilled, man. All these giant, these big heavyweights, they can't touch him. Like, they can't hurt. Like, obviously, look, he got hurt by Tyson Fury and all that, but the guy hasn't been dropped. He's come from the cruiserweight division all the way to the heavyweight division. All these giants, these guys coming in at 293 pounds, 273 pounds. They haven't been able to drop this guy. They haven't been able to trouble him. Fury had a bit of success, but he's the only one. He still couldn't get the job done. Fury nearly got stopped by Alexander Usyk himself. So for me, Alexander Usyk deserves all the flowers. He deserves all the credits. Do you know what I mean? Because he's just done, like, what he's achieved. I don't think people are really going to appreciate until he's retired. Do you know what I mean? When he stops boxing and he goes off to the sunset, people watch the tapes back. People are going to be like, you know what? Damn. That Alexander Usyk, nah, he was something special. He was a special boxer. Do you know what I mean? Like, Alexander Usyk, for me, he's that guy, man. And I know, like, he's been getting a lot of criticism in the British media. Like, people just won't give him his flowers, innit? Like, especially in the British media, they won't give Alexander Usyk his credit. Do you know what I mean? They keep questioning my guy, like, oh, yeah, but it was only Tyson Fury was over it. Oh, AJ wasn't the guy. Like, keep saying all that. Keep lying to yourself. Keep telling yourself all that. Whatever makes you sleep at night. Do you know what I mean? But listen, you can't take nothing away from Alexander Usyk and everything that he's achieved in the sport of boxing. For me personally, Alexander Usyk has got nothing left to prove. He's done it all. For me, he should retire, call it quits, go off into the sunset. Do you know what I mean? I know there's a lot of money on the table. Turkey Al Sheikh will throw millions at him for him to fight again. I'm hearing maybe Daniel Dubois or something like that. But for me personally, Alexander Usyk has got nothing left to prove. Listen, I won't hold it against him if he decides to continue, carry on and fight again. I won't hold it against him. But for me, listen, he's won. He's won the game. Do you know what I mean? He's cracked the matrix, man. He's done it. He's done it all. So for me, the fighter of the year is Alexander Usyk, man. The guy deserves it. The guy deserves it. But listen, I want to leave it at that, man. I want to leave it at that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with my picks? Do you agree with my pick of fighter of the year? Do you agree with Alexander Usyk? Maybe you got someone else in mind. You might be thinking, yo, Enzo, you missed out my man. You missed out this girl. Let me know in the comments. Let's have a conversation about it because it's all about opinions. That's what it is, man. It's all about opinions, you know what I mean? And I respect your opinion too. So let me know in the comments. Let's have a conversation. Listen, once again, thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. I'm your boy Enzo. Please don't forget, if you are new to the channel, like the video, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell because that's how you're gonna be alerted. That's how you're gonna know whenever I drop a video. And you really don't wanna miss when I drop these videos because I'm dropping videos on a daily basis. I'm on the road to 400 subs, so help me get there. Do you know what I mean? I can't get there without you. Do you know what I mean? So, but for everyone who's already subscribed to the channel, who's been supporting the channel, listen, more love to you, man. I appreciate it. And for those who haven't subscribed yet, more love to you as well. Do you know what I mean? I really appreciate it. But thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. I'll see you again in another one real soon. Until then, stay blessed. Peace.